All right. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to start recording a show, what, weekly?
Yes.
Okay, weekly. And Mary Elizabeth and I, it's going to be the Mary Elizabeth and Kate show, and we are all about recovery, clean living, vegetarian lifestyle, positive thinking, spirituality, and sometimes a dog.
And a dog. And pets.
And pets! And how pets and children fill your life.
They do.
You got to get more in there. Here.
Not even see, but we don't know how to do it.
Here, okay, there you go, there you go.
This is also one of my
Okay, this is also really weird for us, and being on camera is kind of freaky.
It's kind of freaky, and it's backwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's backwards. There's a delay.
And
backwards? What do you mean backwards?
It's
a delay.
Well, I know that, but it's also a mirror image, like.
Oh God, it's weird. Oh,
it is
creepy. Weird. Anyway,
it's not backwards.
Backwards. It's bogus. So. Okay. So we can't use. So we're playing with it. This might not even. This might.
Whoa! Why did I stop?
Get that lipstick out of here. So, yeah, we probably, the first few shows won't even go on there.
Yeah. So it's just us laughing, which is super gay for us, but maybe not anybody else.
Most people will be like, well, this is a stupid show.
Really dumb.
They didn't even get to anything spiritual.
But
see, this is what sobriety, vegetarianism. Oh, did we say we're going to discuss
clean living and... Yeah, vegetarianism, which we could discuss because we could discuss both because we went to a sober event yesterday with no vegetarian options.
Oh my God, there was all this chili. All we could eat was the cornbread. I ate cornbread and chocolate chip cookies. I was sick by the time I left.
There were M&Ms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was potato salad, but it had eggs in it, so our vegan friends were left out.
I'm vegan. I'm a new vegan.
My daughter's vegan too, so she had like a piece
Of course, I had the cookies, and I'm sure there are eggs and butter in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some chicken suffered for that cookie, and I ate it.
No beaks. You don't have beaks, you know.
That's awful!
It's horribly sad.
Well, and you know, they had a huge egg recall.
That's the chicken's revenge.
I know, but it's all that labor-intensive egg laying for what? For nothing.
For nothing.
And I wonder, like, will that chicken revenge actually pan out? Like, will people start really looking at it and being conscious and stop the egg? No, it won't. What it'll do is that the chicken slave masters will be out there, you know, whipping the chickens. More egg!
Exactly.
Double time!
Double time.
Don't make me inject you with an antibiotic.
Don't make me use this. It's all very sad.
It's very sad. Look at
We should get some happy chickens of our own, and then we wouldn't have to be vegan.
This is our co-anchor.
And Clyde doesn't lay eggs. He doesn't, but...
He doesn't. Why don't you lay eggs? You're really useless.
You should lay eggs.
Clyde doesn't do anything but look cute. He doesn't do the
adorable.
dishes. He doesn't do shit around the house.
He doesn't do anything.
But he's super cute, and he has been a part of my spiritual growth and sobriety, which we'll cover.
Clyde's sober.
Clyde is sober. He is a drug-free sober. Never touched a drug in his life. I hope he doesn't listen to peer pressure.
Sometimes when he doesn't succumb to the other dogs.
I have to watch him when we're on the beach. I'm like, don't go behind that rock with that, you know, that Rottweiler. I don't know what she's up to. He's like,
oh, forget it. Oh my God.
Forget it. Told you it wouldn't do drugs. I just say no. So we haven't quite formulated a plan. But we know there's a lot of goofy stuff out there on YouTube, and we thought, well, we're going to join the goofy people.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Mary Elizabeth is really centered.
I am.
And she has
always. Always. I never go off. I'm never off. I'm always on it. So you got that to look forward to. What words of wisdom will we get from Mary Elizabeth today?
Yes. How about some now?
Okay, right now. Uh-oh. No, don't put me on spot. Can't do it.
Oh, come on. Don't worry. We don't even have to send this.
Let's finish
Richard,
this.
I need.
Let's finish this sentence. That'll help. I can jumpstart Richard.
I was right.
I need.
God, how embarrassing. There even no names on here.
Except for Clyde's and ours.
I write
That
love
was
notes to
bitches,
men that I can't have. Oh, this is another topic.
Oh.
Men.
Men.
Men and love.
Yeah.
And men in recovery. Oh, God bless
Thanks.
America.
Mm-hmm. A little sensitive.
Men in recovery are one interesting thing. And I find I'm attracted to men the minute I find out I can't have them. Like this man. No names.
No names.
I wasn't interested until I feel like I was kind of shunned this morning. He's got my dog toy. We went for a beach date, and he has my dog toy. So it's all about getting the dog toy back to me. But what about,
Spending time with
mating?
you,
I'm like, hi.
Connecting on some
Forget the fucking dog toy.
practical level. But I think that being a man in recovery and so like totally self-absorbed and totally insecure at the same time, he is using this dog toy as a metaphor. He doesn't know how to say, "Gosh, I had a great time with you last night. I think you're fabulous. I want to spend
I
time
gotta
with
get
you."
your dog toy back to you.
Right.
This is really important.
The only thing he has to hold on to right now is that dog toy. So he doesn't have to put himself out there. He doesn't have to risk rejection because it was something concrete.
It's just all about
It's all about the
And he has the ball that is attached to the dog toy. He has two things.
So that could be two potential.
Clyde.
See, Clyde is helping already.
Clyde's very upset looking back there. He said, I had a shitty day at the beach this morning because I didn't have a dog toy.
Right. I think maybe you should leave something of Clyde's in his car every time until you're about 2 months in. And then
that'll get me a husband.
Certainly by the end of that 2 months of returning dog toys, you will have connected on some higher level. That's my advice.
Or he will have.
Or you will have said, you know what, seriously? The dog toy again? Fuck off.
Can we just date?
What about me?
Fuck the flinger.
What about me? Yeah.
Oh
Oh
my God.
my God, it's an update.
Hold on. We have a technical difficulty.
That's an update. With this just in.
I wonder if
New software available.
I wonder when because we're recording this, so when we check back, I wonder if it'll.
If the updates for everybody or just us.
Yeah. So, and we plan on having people on our show,
We're going to have guests because
yeah,
it might help.
It's not supposed to be.
I don't know.
I think you and I could carry a show.
We could probably talk, and when we get a little more comfortable and don't feel quite so...
Here, I gotta get more in there.
You know, we have all this empty space.
I know, I'm like way over here in the...
We're like, okay.
I'm like, hi. Well, there I am. Oh, see?
That big old hand. We could talk about how freakishly large my hands are.
No, you've got good hands.
They're great. They're great. They're practical.
Well, you're tall, so of course you're going to have big hands.
Naturally.
You're like a lumberjack.
Oh, big, gangly, big old hands so I can work hard.
Mary Elizabeth's like a string bean, and I'm like a little dumpling. And when we hang out, she can eat...
Here's a vegetarian meal for you.
Yes! I am a vegetarian dumpling, and she is a vegan string bean. So, when we hang out, she can just devour everything, and still be like, I'm svelte, even after eating a cake. And I find that I want to gorge when I'm around her, because I suddenly feel slim looking at her. I'm like, yay, we're thin, let's eat. So I have to really monitor how much eating time I do with Mary Elizabeth, because...
We gotta pace ourselves. Every month, well, yeah, I do eat a lot.
That was a look. Did you see that one?
Did you?
Sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, holy shit, what was that?
I can't look really.
I think when we get a little more ahead, and someday when we have the pot of gold, we find it, we'll get a camera and just do a little filming.
And do it like that, so
and
we
then,
don't have to see it going on. I was going to say live.
I think we should go, I think sometimes we should take this to the cafe and do it. Because then, wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
Because at the cafe, it's all ruckus and busy.
It's loud and there's creaky music.
And there'll be sober people there, and we'll get other sober people to come and talk about their experiences.
Their strengths.
And tell them you have 5 minutes, that's it, to talk about how it was and how it will be and how it is. Because sober people like to talk and talk and talk. That's why we're doing a show.
Not like us. Not like us. We
never hog the stage. We're doing this to benefit society.
We're talking for you.
We are talking for you so we can help. What's Clyde look like this?
He feels a little bit jealous because we're doing all this talking. We're focusing on this.
Very
which
melancholy.
Doesn't really have a live smell or anything.
A live smell?
I know about.
Should we have like a ball smell where we press a button?
Live.
There's the smell of a dog bone.
There could be a live smell button in there, probably not. Get the kids back over there. How do we make it smell like an
How do we make smells come out?
Scratch.
Okay, we need a clock, a timer. What time? Oh,
We
we
do.
have one right there. I was going to get up and go look at my clock. Oh, so we're not technically advanced, and that's the other thing.
No.
So we had to have the kids over here to figure out even how to get on this UCam.
Yeah.
And we had lots of things to play with, and
There
it
were
seems like while we're
things like
recording, yeah, but they
kiss
don't,
each other, but
look.
Oh, no
Does
kiss.
not support the use of video effects under time recording.
Oh, so we're going to have to figure out what that means.
So we'll have to record it, and then when we play it back, we can add
We
stuff.
can kiss each other. Bam!
Ah, bam.
Each other.
Yeah, there's lots of fun.
There's the fun things we can do. What's that? No.
We need a nerdy person over here.
We do.
So we need tech support. We'll get advanced. We have high hopes.
It's going to get,
We're going to have way more than just a dog itching himself in the
Right,
background
that's our
soon.
special effect today. Not
This
gonna
is
be
the
our
beginnings.
special effect every day.
This is the beginnings of our show.
Mm-hmm.
And the exciting thing is, too, is that I'm a new vegan. Well, not totally a new vegan. Maybe I should scratch myself when I'm on the show. I just treated all the animals for fleas, so we're okay.
My kids haven't started school yet, so I don't have lice.
Oh, there's Clyde
There's
getting
Clyde
ready
going
for
back
bed.
to bed.
Okay, it's been a
Great.
rough
See
morning.
you girls later.
He's like, they're boring.
It's dumb.
What was I saying?
We were scratching ourselves,
Yeah, no scratching on the set.
which was our.
Please leave the set when you
Oh,
scratch
she's a new
yourself.
vegan.
I'm a new vegan, so I'm practicing veganism and a raw food diet. I've had a few slips, and when I have slips, boy, do I have a slip.
Yeah,
I'm like a good addict.
It's not like she had a little warm quinoa.
Oh no. I have the nacho cheese in the jar that you
It
microwave
was so good.
that is non-digestible. I'm sure it's still in there. I can still feel it in there.
With that gum.
You think so?
Eating the other night.
And the Swedish fish I ate like a week
I
ago.
like Swedish fish.
Yeah, so I don't really get real far with my weight loss or, recovery and health because I have slips with Swedish fish and nacho cheese. It's Mary Elizabeth's fault because her and her kids come over and, it's like cookies, nacho cheese.
It was super yummy, though.
yay!
It's what kids are good for. It's sort of like a